Evening, everyone. It's 5:35 on Thursday, and this is your closing comment video number 324. And please subscribe if you like the work. The closing comment is going to be a little bit more inclusive tonight because tonight's daily note is not. It's a kind of different format. There were some things that I thought needed to be said about the market, and so you'll see that when you get it. Okay, so let's just go over what we had today. We had initial jobless claims better than expected. We had continuing claims slightly better than expected, and the wholesale inventories down 1.2%, which was exactly as expected. This morning I told you that Walgreens was down early, down almost $2 because of a miss on earnings. Well, that never improved during the day, and in fact, we ended up down 328, 7.8% at 39.10. The market at its worst was down about 543. It actually finished down 361, 1.39%. The NASDAQ again made new highs and finished up 55.25, or just over 0.5%. The S&P was down just under 18 for also a little more than 0.5%. And the Russell was the worst performer, though not by much, down 28.48 or 2%. Transports were down 182, coming in second, down 1.95%. The NYSE was 3-1 down. The NASDAQ was 2-1 down. Volume was a little lighter than yesterday and the day before. New York Stock Exchange volume was 3-1 down, matching the internals. The Dow was 25 down, 5 up. On the upside, we had Walmart up $3.31 after yesterday's little decline after the day before's big advance. So it was the big winner, adding 23 Dow points. And on the downside, we had UNH down the equivalent of 50, Boeing taking 47 off the Dow, and Goldman Sachs taking 37 off the Dow. The stocks that were up early, NVIDIA, which was up about $6 and at new highs, managed to close 420 up 1172, so a massive new high. NetEase, which traded as high as 512 this morning, never quite got that far. The high was about 505, and it in fact closed a little closer to the low, but still up $28.70. Just wanted to make mention, we had the lowest 10-year note auction in history, coming in at 0.653%, and that only got worse as the market got worse. There is always that flight to safety, people looking for a place to hide, and today it turned out to be the 10-year, and after trading at 0.602, it finished at 0.61. We have the chart of the silver here. I have a video that I will include along with tonight's letter. We sold the silver, the SLV calls, at between $1.02 and $1.04, and that was a 30-cent profit. So we did nicely in both accounts there. We had sold the golds yesterday at 430, and I think they closed around 280 today, so that was decent, and those were the short-term ones. We did not sell out of the spreads that use the August expiration. The big winners today dragging the market up with the NASDAQ. We had Amazon at 31.82, up another 101 or 3%. And this morning's Wedbush upgrade of Microsoft helped it close up 149, and Apple managed to close up 136. I don't like this market in here. I think that while the NASDAQ is giving people a very stilted view of what is actually going on in the economy and with COVID and with interest rates, energy was very soft today. The oil rolled over, as I mentioned this morning, and finished down $1.28. I'm not sure whether it will follow through. I think there are a lot of speculators who will look at this and say, well, we're right back to support and the 20-day moving average, and I can't argue with them, but we could easily come back down a bit further. All right, everyone. The video and the video of the oil and silver that I put out this morning will be included in tonight's note. Have a good evening, and I will be back in the morning.